Good day, grade 4s, and welcome to another maths lesson. Today we're going to start topic 14, algebra. Generate and analyze patterns. So if we look at the first word card that is found in your book on page number 731, you will see that we have a rule, multiples by 3. So we have a set of data given to us. We get an input and an output. Now the input is just mainly to tell us what we have, a pattern. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because we're multiplying by 3, we can see that the output will be 3, 6, 9, and 12. It is just by multiplying the number 3. A repeating pattern is made up of shapes on numbers that form a part of a repeat. Then we get a rule. A mathematical phrase that tells how numbers or shapes in a pattern are related is called a rule. For instance, that if we have a shape placed next to another shape, like in this example, we've got a triangle and then a square, triangle, then a square, triangle, then a square, then obviously our next pattern or next figure will be a triangle and then a square. The rule will be a triangle, square, triangle, square. So let us start by looking at our first example, number sequences. Look at the rules and starting numbers below. What are the next 6 numbers in each pattern? And tell how you decided or describe features of these patterns. The input will be starting at the number 18. So the rule is I just need to add 3. So by adding 3 all the time, I can see that my first number will be then 21. Then we carry on 22, 23, 24. Then 27. Then 30. And the pattern continues. Simple. The next rule will be just by adding 2. So by adding 2 to 17, I can calculate 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And the number continues. Looking at the next set of patterns, we need to start at the number 40 and deducting every time 4. So by calculating 40 minus 4, I get 36. And minusing 4 from that number, I get 32. Minusing 6 from that number, I get 28. Then 24, then 20, and the pattern continues. So let's see what we have done so far. In the first set, for the first pattern, all the numbers will be multiples of the number 3. In the second set, we can see that every second number is an odd number. It doesn't matter whether we start by the number 2 or 4, but in this case, we started at 17. So that makes each second number an odd number, even though we added 2 every single time. In the third set, all the numbers are even numbers. and are multiples of 4. So let's carry on to the next page to see what we can find out more about patterns. The house numbers on a street follow the rule, adding 4. If the pattern continues, what are the next 3 house numbers? Describe a feature of this pattern. So if I look at 16 and I have to add 4, I get the number 20. Then 24. Then 28. And the pattern will continue. But how did we do this? Use a number line to make it a little bit more easy for you. So when we start at 16, we can know that the rule says that we have to add 4. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the answer is 20. 21, 22, 23, 24. The answer will be 24. And the third number in our pattern line will be 28. 25, 26, 27, 28. We just add 4 each time. Now describe the features of the pattern. So some patterns have features that are not given in the rule. For example, 16, 20, 24, and 28. One of the features of this pattern is all of the house numbers are even numbers. So another feature is all of the house numbers are multiples of 4. So we just don't have to say add by 4 by the rule, but the feature is multiples of 4 because 4 can go into 16, 20, 24, and into 28. Let's turn to the next page. In another example, we can see that another street house numbers follows the rule by subtracting 5. What are the next 3 house numbers? Describe a feature of this pattern. So when we start at number 25, we know we have to deduct 5 each time. So 25 minus 5 will give me the answer 20. 20 minus 5 will give me the answer 15. 15 minus 5 gives me the answer 10. 10 minus 5 gives me the answer 5. And the pattern will continue. So the next 3 houses numbers are 20, 15, and 10. All of the houses numbers are multiples of 5 in this example. So let us do a few exercises to see if we can continue with this patterns. Describe a feature of each pattern by continuing the pattern. Subtract 6. So 48 minus 6 gives me 42. 42 minus 6 gives me 36. Then 30. Then 24. Then I need to minus 6 again. 24 minus 6 gives me the answer of 18. Then 12. Then 6. Because 24 minus 6 is 18, minus 6 is 12, minus 6 is 6, and then the pattern will continue. Now, what is a feature of this? Each time I multiply with 6. So 6 multiply 1 is 6. 6 multiply 2 is 12. 6 multiply 3 is 18. So these are multiples of 6. Some more examples. When you do these questions, please make sure that you read exactly what you have to do. So in this sequence, we have to subtract 3. So 21 minus 3 is equal to 18. 18 minus 3 is equal to 15. 15 minus 3 is equal to 12. 12 minus 3 is equal to 9. So what is the sequence in this? These are multiples of 3. Now we need to add 7. So from the number 4, we can see that we add 7. 4 plus 7 is 11. 18 plus 7 is equal to 25. 25 plus 7 is equal to 32. These are not a multiple of 7 because we started with the number 4. So these are all alternating numbers between an equal number or an even number to an odd number, to an even number to an odd number. So these rules are odd, even, odd, even. Question number 5, add 5. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. And we can easily see that because this number started at 5, these are multiples of 5. Now we need to add by the number 2, starting at the number 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. We can clearly see that these are not multiples of 2, but by adding 2 all the time, we can see that these are all odd numbers. Use the rule to generate each pattern. So the rule here will be to subtract 10 each time, which means you need to take away 10. 90 minus 10 is 80. 80 minus 10 is 70. The next one, we just have to add 16 or 11 by the number 16. 11 plus 16 is 27. 27 plus 11, 38. We just have to add 5 by this rule. So 96 plus 5 will give me 101. Adding 5 there will be 106. The rule in question 11 is just adding 4. By adding 4 to 43, we get 47. Adding 47 to 3, we get 51. The rule here is to subtract 15 from each number, which means we need to take away 50. Taking away 15 from 120 will give me 105. Taking away 15 from 105 will give me 90. In the last question, we see that we need to subtract 9 from 99. Subtracting 9 from 99, we get 90. Then 81. All you need to do is just to subtract or add the number of the sequence. And the rule, look at the rule that they are giving us. I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much.